Now to our top story, concussions and football. The dangerous relationship between the two is concerning for many as football players across the area take to the field. Just this month, the starting quarterback at UConn hung up his laces from repeated head trauma, and it's leading some to question if enough is being done to protect the players.
33.
Football has always been a tough sport, but Western New England University's head trainer says it's just in the past 5 years that intense focus has been put on concussions.
Education is the biggest aspect, making sure that that every single student athlete understands what the signs and symptoms are of the concussion, how they can recognize when they're feeling those symptoms,
and how teams can recognize when others have them too. Athletes often aren't forthcoming about themselves so they can keep playing, but second concussion syndrome can have serious impacts.
There is definitely a cumulative effect when it comes to concussions, both in terms of how often you sustain them, how little time there is in between the concussions, but then also the total number of concussions.
That's what forced UConn quarterback Casey Cochran to end his career 2 years early. With so much recent emphasis on the issue, youth football coaches say in some towns, youth football enrollments have actually gone down.
You want them on the field, but you don't want them on the field at a price.
John Maloney coaches youth football, and his son Tyler is East Long Meadow's quarterback. He says it's all about striking a balance.
It's obviously a serious issue. You have to take it serious, but I think, in football, concussions are going to happen. And if someone, an individual comes in and he has a headache, has a concussion, you need to sit him.
And remind him that taking time off now could keep him playing in the long run.
At Central and every other youth football venue in the area, they have medical trainers, police officers on the scene, and constant access to an ambulance if it's necessary. In our third week of